Hi, it's Kamon Reynolds. It is humid and the bees are not happy. I just got to this yard and it had just rained right before I got here. I mean, it was like sprinkling. All the bees were locked up. It's getting about 6 p.m. You know, we have pretty gentle bees. We don't like bees that are headhunters, so to speak. But at the same time, you know, they're bees. And anybody can get into a hive in a t-shirt and without a veil on in the right conditions, you know, with bees that aren't overly aggressive. And that's one thing I'd like to address is, you know, you see a lot of people talking about how gentle their bees are and all that kind of stuff, but if you've got a bunch of little hives, that's a terrible, terrible way of showing, hey, these bees are really gentle. Come on. Little colonies do not act like big colonies do. Now let me tell you, I've got some colonies that are really nice when they're 5-frame nukes, even when they're 10-framers. But when they start getting around 3 or 4 deeps, there better be a flow going on, or they're going to be a little bit antsy about you getting in there, especially if you're not using smoke or anything like that. So opinions are like noses, and it's humid. But you can see we've been a little bit busy. Look at that beard right there, if you can call it that. It's got to go. Laurel doesn't like it. Maybe that's why she wouldn't join me today in the bee yard. Nah. It's because she's not feeling too good today. So I'm working without the camera girl, so sorry. But we got a couple things to talk about real quick on this setting up this yard. We got 32 colonies, and we got our double deeps, and most of those are really packed. I'm going to have to pull some brood out of them because they're getting so big. Fall flow's fixing to happen here in Tennessee, in my part. We are getting multiple types of pollen, so yes. But as far as the nectar goes, we're really not seeing a whole lot. We are seeing a little bit, so that is nice, but it's not any surplus or anything like that. But most of these colonies, we've given them a little bit of feed, and we leave enough honey. You know, we haven't really been feeding them the Pro Sweet or any type of sugar syrup for a little while now, so that's been nice as well. But so we got these little guys over here. Let's check a few of these out. So, you know, the reason we like to have the doubles over here and with the little ones, there we go. Woohoo! Happy bees. Kind of. That's a smaller one right there. Goodness gracious, doggone. Whew. Yeah. It's just one of those days, man. That time of the month, I'm not sure, but anyways, so we like to have the big colonies over here with the little ones in case the little ones need a little bit of a boost. Maybe they've got out of balance for whatever reason. So that's why I like to do it that way. Now, hey, if you fill the whole yard full of strong doubles, then that's fantastic too. But a lot of times we like to mix it up, and this is we got to get 18 more over here, so we'll have 50, and then I've got 92 at the house still that need to be about broke down right in half, because I don't really like to have more than 40 to 52 a yard. So anyways, we got our pallets here. I'm going to be doing a little bit of an update on the lids. So a lot of people have asked me about the type of lids that I use, and I have been using Advantech, and that does work pretty good, but I do think, I've only used them for this season, but just seeing what I have seen with them, the PDX plywood dipped works better than the Advantech. Plus, it's a lot lighter. It's not really any cheaper. It might be $1 cheaper or something like that, but really I want something that's going to last. I think the PDX is better. The Advantech still seems to want to, let's see, this is a really new one right here, but the Advantech really wants to chip up still a little bit. This pieces come on up. Now it does do a lot better with the wax dipping. Now I know a lot of you aren't going to be wax dipping your equipment. That's perfectly fine, but you need to roll these things very good. You don't need to let any water get in here, because Advantech says their stuff doesn't ever swell or anything like that. Well, between the sun and cold weather, it doesn't handle it super well unless you seal them really good. So I mean, personally, I would paint the tops and paint the insides of them. Paint the sides, roll it in there, get it in there good. I've done it with my sprayer. I don't know if you all have seen that video, but I've got an airless sprayer, and that just does not get down into the pores of these things. So anyways, sorry about the video quality. I'm doing all this work without Laurel. It's terrible, terrible. Laurel, I love you. Please hold the camera for me. I'll buy you some ice cream, even though I hate your favorite ice cream. She likes that mint chocolate. Disgusting. What a waste of good chocolate. And now here I'm going to get bombarded with all the mint chocolate fans. So Anyways, thanks for watching our videos. If you have any comments or questions on setting up our bee yard or why we do the crazy things that we do, leave them below.